Okay, welcome back everyone. So this is going to be part 79 of our trading series. So we're sitting at $84,000. We publicly started on $10,000. So you can see all of our trade history on the YouTube channel, and everything is exportable via Excel logs as well. So all of my trades are public. Currently, we have 59 open positions. This is our P&L analysis. I like to start things off on this. There we go. So this is our P&L analysis for the last, well, I think since we've started the trading challenge. Yeah, there we go. You can see. So we're up here. $84,000 is the current equity. We made 75,000 in the last sort of 3-4 months. Pretty consistent P&L curve as well, so I'm very happy with that. And last couple of days have been pretty normal, really. Plus 1.5, plus 3k, a couple of minus 300, 200 days, and then we had that massive $18,000 day as well. So that's kind of where we stand. I'm going to upload part 79, which is the one I'm recording now. At the moment, there's not really a whole lot to do. So we're down 2.2k in unrealized P&L. We have a ton of open positions, and it's a mix of longs and shorts, as you can see. For those of you who have been asking me, so if you're interested in getting my live positions 24/7, I'm going to open a Telegram group, and you can get access by trading on one of the referral links that I leave in the description of the videos. You can just send me a message on Twitter or on Telegram, and I'll give you access to this. At the moment, so to give you a quick, I guess, narrative that I'm painting in my head at least, so I'm still leaning slightly bullish on the market. We have about, I'm just having a look now. Yeah, we have about 40k of net long exposure. So it's pretty small in the grand scheme of things. Well, I think our leverage is about 2x on our account, so it's pretty low. Yeah, the biggest position by far is Ethereum. So we've got 77,000 of Ethereum. I had an ENA long for the last few days, which we closed. You have been watching, you had plenty of time to enter, right? We had an ENA long that we bought all the way here at 0.52. And then we kept buying, selling, buying, selling, selling, buying, etc. So that's up 50% in the last 7 days. Very, very strong. At the moment, let's have a look at my position history or trade history. I think it's this one. Actually, it's order and trade history. So you can see I just added, what time is it? Literally 8 minutes ago to my Ethereum long. So I bought 27k of Ethereum, and then I closed some longs as well, like high proofs of ENA. You can see I closed this out. You can see the P&Ls for these trades. And then you can see the P&Ls for every trade. And all of these are exportable as well. The reason I say exportable is because a lot of people on YouTube and Twitter, they just, make up trades. They don't actually trade, and they don't show you a track record that I do, which is the same account for the last, 3-4 months of trading. No one actually does this. So I want to emphasize that this is pretty unique, that actually someone is sharing this on social media. So I think I'm not really going to change anything else on the account. I have a bunch of shorts, a bunch of longs. ETH is my main play for the on the market at the moment. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at ETH. So, right. So ETH, we're starting to see a little bit of rejection with these two candles on the 4-hour, but again, on the 15-minute, you know, it's looking pretty healthy. This is it. It's kind of an area of demand. Until we break down and lose this level, I think we're good for the time being. A lot of people are looking at other shitcoins. To be honest, everything really is a derivative of ETH or like a high beta play, even like Pengu, right? So Pengu might have more upside than ETH. I mean, it definitely does. But ultimately, it has also a lot more downside risk. So that's the whole concept of beta. So I do think that ultimately you are better off just playing ETH as the main asset, trading it, and you can obviously size up a bit more aggressively. And it's a lot more liquid, and ultimately it's the main asset at the moment. It's got more volume than BTC. Now, interestingly, BTC has showed some strength today, and it is a Sunday, so I don't think it's the best day to be entering fresh positions. But yeah, BTC showed a lot of strength. When was this? Like 12 hours ago, while ETH kind of retraced. So if we look at ETH BTC, yeah, it did retrace. I think if we get pullbacks into this level, and this is my indicator, anything in the green zone, and that's a buying opportunity, right? That'll be the previous day's low right there. So if we get pullbacks into these areas, I think these will be good opportunities to be buying as well. Now, coins which are like, aside from obviously ETH, so ENA, right? We talked about this. I bought some here, Annoyingly, I didn't have the conviction to hold the full size of ENA on my main accounts. Something I need to work on. Ultimately, I'm not very good at trading macro directional. I'm much better at long short trading, but it's pretty exhausting, and it's my next plan of what I'm going to be working on is holding positions for longer periods, sizing correctly, and ultimately I think you just get bigger gains, but there's a lot more variance involved. So yeah, and again, you would have had amazing entries if you just bought the green zones on ENA and then you just did nothing. That's all you had to do. So these indicators, you won't find them on TradingView, but because they're custom made. But if you want, I can give you access again for those of you who are trading on my referral link. If you just message me and your username on TradingView, I'll send you access to this indicator. Same goes for this one as well. This is the volume intensity flow. So ENA, yeah, looking very good. I actually entered a position here just because we had a very nice invalidation candle. You can see by this high red volume. I think I did something like this as an entry on one of my macro accounts. So we'll see where it takes us. But I really enjoy taking setups like this because it gives you a very clear invalidation symbol. Invalidation place. All right, so we talked about ENA hype. I think we have been talking about it pretty much every video. This was a very good buying opportunity. Very, very good buying opportunity. Yeah, I don't really think there's much else to discuss. Just any pullbacks. I think hype should be a pretty good trade. ENA, we talked about. Link is the other coin that is very, very strong, again, because of the treasury narrative. Now, I think the Link team actually makes very little, if almost like zero money in terms of revenues. So I'm not sure how that's going to work. I didn't really check the news, but it's a very frustrating trade for me, right? I actually removed it yesterday or the day before because I entered a news trade on Link on the treasury news right about here. Right about here. It was a massive position, and I capitulated on this pullback because I did some research, and the treasury team, well, actually Link makes no money in terms of revenues, and I capitulated basically at the lows. And I don't even want to think about how much money I would have made on that news trade, but it would have been enough for a lot of nice things. Let's just say that. Anyway, I try to ignore it. It's difficult because I'm trying not to anchor myself to that entry. But still, Link is an asset that's clearly got a lot of flows at the moment, a lot of interest, and it should be on your list, right? Fartcoin, I don't know why I still have it. I think it's just one of those coins that, like Pengu, it's a very high beta play on Ethereum. So yeah, I'm personally not that bullish on. I just have it on here because I like to see what's going on with these two meme coins, but otherwise not that interesting. TRX, I'm probably gonna remove it. It's a very slow burner. I don't love the price action because you get some pretty deep spikes on it and they're pretty sudden. At the same time, yeah, I think it's a buy if you manage to get the blue line entry. I think it's an insta buy, right? So we can set an alert, be a trend, and we can do weekly uptrend. So if you buy it at the weekly uptrend here, I think that's an insta buy right here. But otherwise, I don't think it's that imperative when I remove it. OG, I don't know what the hell is going on with this coin, but funding rate, last time I checked, is very good. It's pumped like crazy. Market is pretty frothy at the moment. And it's just going with the trend, going with the flows. So I don't see any reason why they should stop, unless obviously there's some sort of scam, team token dumping manipulation going on, which we can never predict. But yeah, it's clearly on a massive run, massive tear. And it's a heck of a lot easier to just go with the flow rather than trying to predict that, you know, this is the top or this is the top, right? Or this is the top or this is the top. Like you'll go crazy trying to predict every top, or like this is the top or this is, like, it just keeps on going, right? So I like to succumb to the trend, at least before it's too late. Right, now gold, same shit. I'm not touching my gold bags. Think we're good to go. I have been preaching you guys, every time prices hit this blue zone, so weekly lows, you buy and then you just do nothing and you just chill. So if you've been doing that, you would have made a lot of money. Congratulations. I guess keep doing it. That's my only plan. Personally, I sold all of my individual single stock names, and the only one I'm holding is Nvidia. Obviously, I've got the FTSE index or the S&P index still, but in terms of individual stock names, I think the only stock I will really be buying in the future on dips is Nvidia. I don't even think there's any edge in it really, beside the long-term dream or you know, domination of AI, but I think that's at least is something I can believe in, as something I can hold. That's the important part, because conviction ultimately is what really makes you rich. Well, or broke, but ultimately, if it's right, it's the one that's gonna retire you. Okay, so I think that's it. I don't think there's too much to do today. Let's have a look. Yeah, ETH is like double BTC volume, absolutely insane, right? So this is where your attention should be focused towards. ETH is just leading, is just, yeah, clearly the focus. ENA is good, Link is good. Yeah, Prove, I guess it's good. Not really sure what they're aiming to do there. What the fuck is Prove? Yeah, I don't know why it's so strong, but yeah, it is. Pengu, Fartcoin, yeah, it's just the usual shit. GMX is scammy as hell. I don't know what's going on there. Definitely something going on. You can see the open interest rising. I think it's something to do with hyperliquid. Funding rate was insane. But yeah, I think that's it. So we haven't really moved much, which is fine. I think the market is a bit, I wouldn't say boring. Definitely wouldn't say boring. I would say the market is a bit in a weird flux because it's a Sunday. Market has moved quite a lot. I do think that there's a bit of leverage, quite a bit of leverage in the system already. You can see the funding rate. Let's look at 24-hour funding annualized. So funding rates are positive for every coin except for Soon in the top, let's say like 10, 15, 20 names. So funding rates are definitely pretty highish. And yeah, on the main assets, let's have a look. So 12%, yeah, they're okay. They're okay. But definitely, if you zoom out, right, and it's something I'm shit at, right? Like, let's remove all this. Like on ETH, right? So ETH has been the focus of the last like month at least. Like, why would you not, like, why would you panic here? So where everyone was panicking, right when price broke the previous month's low. And why would you be aping up here? Yet this is exactly what people are doing. Now, I'm not telling you that this is a bad area because you never know. Prices can, just go up to 4.8K from here, right? But it's a bit of it's counterintuitive, right? You want to be buying the lows, selling the highs, or buying FUD and selling into FOMO. I think we're getting to a point where we are seeing some FOMO for sure. So it's a bit, like the chart looks good. And to be transparent, I'm still long Ethereum. But you shouldn't be going sizing shit up here. You should be sizing risk down as the trend continues and sizing it up as the trend starts to revert or as prices fall, right? That you want to do the opposite. You want to go max risk here and minimize your risk as prices move up. Yet people do the opposite. They go flat here or they short, then the prices go here, they cover the short, and then prices break the highs, they go long, and then prices go up high and they go more long and add the leverage. It's literally the opposite of what you should do. What you should do is have a clear picture in your head, clear narrative. ETH is clearly going up. Every single dip is being bought. There's clearly a narrative. Price goes down below key swing area. You should be thinking that a lot of people, let's say a lot of apes and retail are capitulating here. You want to be buying it, right? Because there's a lot of fear in the system right now, well, right at this point. So you want to be sizing the shit out of your leverage or your risk. Prices go up, take some off. Prices go up, take some off. But you shouldn't be adding risk. You should be adding risk when the prices are cheap, essentially. Anyway, I'm just trash talking, but it's helpful to me at least. So yeah, I'm going to end the video here, I think. Yeah, it's Sunday, so take it easy. Don't think there's too much to do. At least for now. And yeah, I'll see when the next upload is. And as always, if any of you are interested in joining a Telegram group, except my trading group on Telegram, and shared position, like where I share my live positions, access to my indicators, it's free. The way you do it is to register and trade on one of the two exchanges that I trade on. So either MEXC or Bybit. The link is in the description. That way it motivates me and makes me a little bit of money to keep me motivated as well from posting content and actually showing you how I trade transparently with my track record and all of my trades publicly available. Anyway, that's it. I'll see you in the next upload. Peace.